player, relax. Apple just announced their brand new iPhone 13 and 13 Pro, and there's actually some features that are extremely useful for those of you who are looking to upgrade your iPhone. Now, technology snobs, I'm gonna need y'all to sit in the back. I'm gonna need y'all to take a seat. I'm gonna need y'all to get on the bench for this one because y'all gotta relax. There are people out there, you know, that have iPhones that they've been holding on to for the past 3, 4, 5 years, and they're looking to upgrade, and this iPhone 13 or 13 Pro is gonna be that upgrade for them, and they're excited about it. Y'all gotta relax. Like, just step aside. I'll wait. All right, thank you. Now, what's really nice and dope about this year's iPhone is bringing up-to-date technology finally to the Apple ecosystem. ProMotion. For those of you who don't know what ProMotion is, it's gonna offer you a screen refresh rate that bounces from 10 hertz all the way up to 120 hertz. Finally, yes, an iPhone has a 120 hertz refresh rate on its display. Now, for those of you who want to take advantage of that, that's only limited to the Pro model. So you're gonna have to go iPhone 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max in order to get ProMotion. I promise you, you will appreciate it, but it's not a necessity. So if 60 hertz serves you well, you wanna save some bucks, iPhone 13 mini has all that you need. But for those of us who are on the edge and tip of technology and wanna experience 120 hertz refresh rates, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. So you have to go with the Pro model or the Pro Max. Something that the iPhone 13 and 13 mini have that the 13 Pro also has is the brand new A15 Apple chip. Better, faster, more powerful, and most of all, more efficient. Matter of fact, we are seeing an extreme benefit from this efficiency in battery life. Depending on what model you go with, you can get up to 1.5 hours or 2.5 hours more battery life than the previous year's model. So those of you out there looking at the iPhone 13 mini and you was worried about the subpar battery from the 12 mini of the previous year, well, you're getting a rated 1.5 hour boost on that iPhone 13 mini. And if you go with the regular 13, 2.5 hours, same thing. If you go with the regular 13 Pro, 1.5 hours, 2.5 hours to the 13 Pro Max. Now, if you guys watched the keynote, if you didn't, you don't have to. I got you guys. The biggest and the most focused item of the event for the upgrade of this year's iPhone is the cameras. What has happened is the sensors have gotten bigger. These are the biggest sensors that Apple has put in an iPhone to date. I get excited about larger camera sensors because I understand I use a lot of cameras, hello, and the bigger the sensor, the better. There's APS-C, which is smaller, there's micro four thirds and all that. Full frame, definitely the way to go. So the bigger the sensor, the better, the more performance, the more light, the more just technology overall for cameras. And that's what you guys are seeing right here in these improvements with the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro. Now they're giving us something called cinematic mode, which is dope, but it's only dope for those of us who will actually use it. But for those of us who will take advantage of it, it is fire. The fact that you can change your camera focus in post-production from one face to another face in the frame, that's next level technology, and that's the whole point and what Apple's focus and what they're looking to bring into the 13 Pro, 13 Pro Max. Also, the 13 mini and the 13 got an improvement in cameras. That's why the camera housing shifted to the diagonal. I also think they do that so that when you pull out your iPhone, people know if you're on the 13 or you're on the 12. Come on, Apple, I see you, player. Tip, I know. Oh, and Apple also added their physically image stabilized sensor, camera sensor, to the 13 mini and 13. Last year, that was only exclusive to the 12 Pro Max. Now every model has it. Every model. Yo, hey, look, man. Not only are we getting camera improvements physically just by the sensor, but the new A15 chip is offering for super software performance in addition to that physical camera improvement. What does that mean, CJ? Let's not get too technical. Let's make it simple. When you take a photo on your smartphone, two things have to happen. The hardware plays a factor and the software, and that's what renders the super nice, clean, crisp video footage or photo image that we love to see in good quality smartphone cameras. Now, it's no secret, I've said this over and over, the iPhone has the best, most well-balanced camera system, video and photography balance out of any smartphone on the market. It is the smartphone that you create content with. You get the best content creation. You can run a YouTube channel. There's a lot of people doing it on iPhone. Not saying that others don't, but the best and most well-balanced. Understand what I'm saying? Relax. Technology snobs, back in your seat. Sit down. And both of those things have been improved on the 13 and 13 Pro. Now, honestly, I just talked about some dope features. They're cool and all, and I like them all, but really what appeals to me most about the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro lineup is the even killness across the board. I can purchase the cheapest, smallest iPhone 13 and still get a lot of the sauce, performance, and latest features as the 13 Pro or the most expensive iPhone. Now granted, there are barriers on some features like ProMotion and all of that. They're only offered on the Pro models, and that's fair. But I can still buy a 13 or a 13 mini and still be a part of the party and conversation. New camera built-in, a lot of the features that are offered are even killed. Literally, like, go on Apple's website, do compare iPhone models, do the iPhone 13 Pro Max, 13 Pro, and 13 or 13 mini, put them all and watch how many things are just even killed across the board. Another thing offered in addition to that even killness is the cost of entry, the pricing. Apple is allowing you to name your price. Whether you choose to go with the cheaper, smallest iPhone 13 mini and still have entry into the latest Apple offerings at a fair pricing, and even if you choose to go the route of the Pro models, the cost of entry is not bad at all. I'm very impressed that Apple's pricing is very competitive. It was extremely competitive last year, and they're continuing that into this year. For those of you who are sitting back and you're trying to make a decision, do I have to go with the iPhone 13? Should I go with the mini? Should I go with the Pro? Honestly, a lot of things are lining up very evenly amongst them. You can get the regular iPhone 13 or 13 mini and be just as current as the Pro. The Pro is just offering those extra things for those people who are extra, like me, who want ProMotion and 120 hertz, refresh rate. People who want to be able to record in ProRes, Apple ProRes, which is a very high-end codec. It takes a lot of file sizes, which is why you gotta get like a 512 or 1 terabyte, which is a new offering. It's for the people who are extra. But for the people who just want an iPhone that works well and delivered, a lot of you are gonna find that in just the 13. You don't have to break the bank. But if you need all that battery, you need the performance, you need all of that extra stuff, well, the Pro models are there and they're fairly priced this year again. I can't wait to get these models in my hand. My name is CJ, this is CJ Unplugged. Join the Unplugged family by hitting the subscribe button and smash that like button if you like the video. Thank you for all of your support. I appreciate you guys. And hang around, player. Turn on that bell because I'm coming back and I'm going in, baby. Me and Tim Apple finna have some fun this year. iPad 6 mini, iPhone 13, and the iPhone 13 Pro. All coming to the channel, baby. Lock in.
No. They say if you can't beat them, then you join them. No. That's no option. I don't join, I always beat them.
Tim Apple thinking. Let me call Tim Apple one time. Hello? Tim Apple. Boy, you done it with this iMac. I keep wanting to call it the iMac Pro because it's literally like having an iMac Pro, but for the low. And I bought the iMac Pro. And I know it's been years, but would you give me my money back? Cause all I need is an M1 iMac, bruh. Hello? Tim Apple? Man, hold up, man, let me call Tim. Tim Apple, player, Tim, man. Can you believe the hissy fit you saw on Twitter? Man, I can't believe it. Listen, I already knew you wasn't gonna put Final Cut Pro or Mac OS on an iPad Pro. Like, come on, it doesn't make sense for you, player. How you gonna sell them computers you slinging? You guys did give a lot of features in the software department. Now, let me just say this, though. WWDC was kind of a snooze fest. It was low-key kind of boring, man. We need more Craig. We need more chess from Craig. We didn't get enough memes. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to nothing. I just wanted to tell you, great job on the software improvements. I'm using iPad OS 15 and iOS 15 right now. Probably gonna load up the new Mac. I'm just waiting for our relationship to evolve into you sending me products for embargo. Hello? That's the first time Tim Apple ever hung up on a player. I'm kind of hurt.
I was faking, had to find me. Now I'm on B skating like I'm grinding. L hit me, said it's all about the timing. If you want the vision, get to spinning. My mama told me trust in God, it's never limits. Now I'm on the scoreboard, running up the digits. I put in work, you know I'm up to get it. Early bird gets the worm and the Yankee fitted. Like whoa, bags under my eyes and you know. Won't complain, I'm tired, I'm on go. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side.